Hello, hello, hello. So, recently, I set a goal to learn how to become an escape artist. Like Houdini. You know, I realized this global war. I said, well, you know, the chances of the people around me seeing this are probably minimal considering the vast level of consciousness. So, and then I was reminded by the winter of the cold. I started thinking tropics, you know, 65 to 75 degrees. Sometimes it's really hot, sometimes it's really not. Good temperature. Fruits in the forest. I fucking love pineapple, man. You just fucking harvest that shit from the forest there. Jungle, tropical rainforest. All sorts of cool shit grows there. Coffee, tobacco, marijuana. It's legal there for personal use. You can cultivate as much as you want. You know, prostitution's legalized. People basically have one belief system, so they live according to a set of ethics. There's a downside to all of it, you know. The place I was looking at, it's it's out in the jungle. So bird watching place, man. It was a resort that they built, one of these eco resorts. It's got 335 species of birds. I love birds. I have a bird that's a pet. I have a pet peacock. I spend a lot of time just enjoying nature and listening to the birds. I love that shit. I give myself a fucking telescope, stare at the sky, give myself some nice binoculars. I could look at the birds, hear the birds. You know, and the Eco Lodge, it was built from timber. Do you know anything about Central American timber? Oh, it's good wood, man. They built it and milled it and cured it and fucking turned it into houses right there from the land. That's fucking cool. And it's nice. It's got nice big windows, different layers, panther-proof decks. So you're not going to get eaten by a jaguar. Figured I could put in some zip lines. That'd be fun. I fucking love that shit. I love the forest, man. The ladders on trees down to fucking little like they have like little tent things you can hang off the side of trees now. Have a little place to take a nap. There's a creek running through the property. There's trees. I figure hang a fucking hang a big circular fucking bed over the creek, man, and fucking have a place to squat and fucking relax, smoke a fucking blunt, and enjoy the jungle, you know. Have mosquito nets and shit, you know, all that. I don't know what it's like down there. I mean, I've been to Belize. I haven't been to Costa Rica, though. And, you know, there's downside to all of it. I mean, it's, the place is, you know, it's maybe one of those places where there's some crimes. I mean, I was reading on the Department of State website, and they were saying that there were eco lodges that were invaded by fucking men with machetes and guns and fucking, you know, I ended up fucking, maybe they just bailed out of that business, man. I figured, meanwhile, I just get a better security system, and then I'll set up some alarms and some motion detectors and some smoke and some fucking road spikes and all sorts of things. I just be creative, man, and give myself a fucking 50 cal. Weapons down there you can buy. Let's get a 50 cal, a fucking sniper rifle, take some fucking pineapples down there, sight it in. I put a silencer on that motherfucker. Now nobody's getting anywhere near me. There's one road in and I can see that motherfucker with a 50. I can stop a motherfucking car with that shit. And I'm a good shot. So, I mean, I guess I'm not worried about any of that shit. Hey, my caregiver, he needs to be a sniper. That's a joke. I got that part of it covered. You know, butcher shops, all the meat that I need. I looked into San Jose, resupply. I thought about, well, maybe I could take a fucking hot air balloon over that volcano, man. And enjoy the morning sometime. Fucking smoke blunt. That sounds like the way to do it. Just live, you know? A person can't live like that forever, and I don't want to be in isolation all the time. I don't want to be just stuck out with my family. I want to be able to experience life and live life. But, you know, in the times where you need to be safe, it's good to have a hideout, and that's my bat cave, you know? That idea. Well, really, like it's Holland. I'll go back to Holland, man, get an apartment. It's fucking same street I just used to have, man. There's the place right next door to where I used to live is for sale right now. Set up and live life like I did back then. I like Holland because it's an organic city, man. You can just go out and fucking participate, and you can leave your home and never have to come back until you're ready to go to sleep. And then go to sleep and fucking get up and go out the next day and just live in the city. There's so much to do. There's so much to see. Just so much of everything. Well, there's this vacancy in America now. I don't know what it's like with the pandemic, but it'll be different afterwards. I like lights flying. Fucking 1,000 different fucking restaurants to pick from. How's anybody gonna poison me, man, if I order from a different place all the fucking time? You know? I'm not worried. I'm gonna be all right. I'll figure that out and ease my way in with that. I like to dance. Not a lot of people know that about me. Just the people who've been watching me. It's what I do. It's part of me expressing myself. It's my art. It's where I plug into the universe and just feel the flow. I'm just with it. All those places, they're all about dancing. Place across the street. Place in fucking Holland. Place in fucking Costa Rica. And circle. Those are healthy circles. Wide variety. Vast differences. You know, when I decided to become an escape artist, I was trying to figure out, okay, how to do this. How you get this done on the resources that you got. The potential resources. How are you going to do that, Rob? And how are you going to do that and not fuck it up? Not 70% of the people who win the lottery fucking blow all that shit, and 70% of the fucking fuck it up. Just they fuck it up. I don't want it to be fucked up. I don't want anybody to be able to touch me either, man. None of that shit's mine. It's going to belong to a trust. That's not going to be mine. It's going to belong to a trust. A trust is going to maintain all that shit. You know what? The last motherfucking thing in this world I want to do is look at a stack of mail and sit down and pay some motherfucking bills. Fuck that shit. That's what an attorney and a limited fucking power of attorney is for, man. It's so I don't have to deal with that bullshit. Because I'm not good at it and I'm going to fuck it up. So I know that from the beginning, so I just don't deal with it. Get somebody else to deal with that shit. Work together. I have strengths. I got some amazing fucking strengths, man. But when it comes to that bullshit, that micromanaged bullshit of life, there's some other motherfucker who's paid to do a job and they fucking can be miserable doing that shit. They can do that shit. I'm not gonna do that shit. I've already walked my miserable path. And path of misery. I found my way out of that. The escape artist. I'm not going to fucking have any control of that money. I'm going to put myself on an allowance, put my kids on an allowance. When I die, that allowance goes to my kids. The trust maintains all the pieces of property. They're going to be there after I die. My kids can enjoy those places in the same fucking way. My family. My people. So that's what I came up with in short work on learning how to become an escape artist. I think I'm doing pretty good on that goal so far. We'll see how all this plays out.